I would like to start off this theory by saying that I think that this theory would be possible in some universe. This would be possible if the Fantastic Four had existed just a tad bit earlier. We would see Captain America meet up with Stark and talk about a plan that they could save the world with eventually. Rogers would meet up with Clint Barton and they would make a plan to find any trained assassins or skilled archers or anything along the lines of not superpowered people that have abilities or natural traits. Stark, however, would look around the world for mutant people by doing a test that he provides. He would find Mr. Fantastic, who would tell Stark about the Fantastic Four, and that they would always be there if there was an Avengers-level crisis threat, such as Age of Ultron. Now, in this timeline, Captain America Civil War would happen at the same time that the Fantastic Four get their own movie, which would make the Fantastic Four not in Captain America Civil War, causing none of them to split up or go to jail, leaving them available for Infinity War. The Fantastic Four would team up with Silver Surfer to stop Doctor Doom, and then Silver Surfer would leave, but Doctor Doom would come back later in the movie and create alien technology that would be capable of traveling at warp speed. Everything goes the same with Tony Stark and Peter Parker, which makes him now have the Iron Spider suit because Tony's more prepared. Thor and the Asgardians would have just been leaving Asgard when Thanos attacked their ship and Loki was killed, sending Bruce Banner to Earth and causing him to crash on Earth. However, in this timeline, though, Stark would meet with Strange and Banner after going on a walk with Pepper. Strange would tell Stark that they needed to act quickly because Thanos was coming for the Time Stone. Stark said, "Just stick it down on garbage disposal." He remembered the Fantastic Four at that moment, and he didn't say anything. Much like the original timeline, they got in a fight and were fighting with Thanos' minions, the Black Order, and Doctor Strange was kidnapped, and Spider-Man came in and caught him, but this time Stark told him to let go. Stark would send Peter the coordinates before Stark disappeared off into the vast space, and Peter would find Mr. Fantastic and explain what was going on. Mr. Fantastic would call the other three members, and they would suit up, getting ready to go inside the Doctor Doom ship that was left behind. Peter said they have no idea where they could be, and needed to go to any planet that Thanos had meaning to in his past. They found one planet that was his homeworld, Titan. They jumped into warp speed and met the Guardians of the Galaxy when they landed there, except only Quill, Groot, and Drax were there. Stark and Strange would have been battling Maw in space, and they would win, but they would have no clue where they were going. They landed on Titan and had a fight, similar to the fight that there was in Infinity War, using magic all around him, trying to beat Thanos, essentially. This time, the Fantastic Four would be able to help, though. The Fantastic Four would follow part of the original plan, and Mantis would jump on Thanos' head, mind-controlling him for the moment. Thanos would try to beg and please the Fantastic Four and the Avengers and the Guardians to let him go, and to show them why he was doing this. They called him a murderer and that he wanted to murder trillions. He said no, but what he didn't realize is that Spider-Man had taken his gauntlet off with the help of the Thing. The Thing puts the gauntlet on and has the power of most of the Infinity Stones. He goes crazy with power and kills Thanos with all of the stones he has. Making the other members of Fantastic Four worried, they take off the stones from the Thing before he can go too crazy with it. Peter Parker takes the Soul Stone from the gauntlet, and it attaches to his suit. Stark becomes worried for Peter and makes the suit so that if Peter goes too far wrong that the stone would disattach itself from the suit. Mr. Fantastic takes the Space Stone and promises he won't use it in the wrong way. The Thing keeps the Power Stone, and Mr. Fantastic opens a portal, and they all head to Earth. On Earth, Captain America has been assembling the rest of the Avengers along with Vision. They are in Wakanda, and they are getting surrounded by hordes and hordes of Thanos' monsters. Steve Rogers gives Clint Barton a call, who is still on house arrest, but, knowing what he has to do, leaves, even if he will get arrested for longer. He needs to help protect the universe. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show up at the fight and launch missiles at the Black Order and Thanos' army. The Black Order, who doesn't know that Thanos is dead, still fights. Stark swoops in from the portal that Dr. Reed Richards had opened and flies over the whole battlefield and announces on a speaker that Thanos had died, and all of the members of the Black Order instantly retreated, and the Avengers won successfully. More importantly, the Infinity Stones are now in the safe hands of the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, and the Guardians of the Galaxy, along with Doctor Strange. So, there's no way that anyone can get the Infinity Stones now, as they are all on Earth. Vision was prepared, and Wanda and Vision lived happily, even giving birth to Tommy and Billy.